good to see you.
Oh, thank you. You're looking good.
Beautiful. Please make yourself comfortable. Hello. Miranda, my darling. How are you? Mwah. Mwah. You look wonderful. I haven't seen you in a while, right?
It's been a while, really.
Yeah.
I like this.
Thank you, Miranda. Sweetie.
Hello, darling. Thank you. I'm fine. Good to see you. Yeah, you like my new house? I love your bag. Please pick glasses. Please pick glasses. Thank you. Ladies. Before we begin, I would like us to please observe a moment's silence for our beloved friend Uju. May her feisty soul find favor with the Lord and rest in perfect peace.
Amen. Amen.
Please make yourself. Well, as you all know, I was next in line to host, but I've been busy moving houses. I trust you understand. Yeah. Well, better late than never, right? Anyway, for my hosting today, I would really like us to, reflect upon our lives, past, present, and future, and ask ourselves, are we truly living our purpose? They say that until you lose someone really close to you, you never truly realize just how short life is. We were all very close to Uju, and her passing was such a shock. So please, my darlings, let us seize this opportunity to embrace God, and put aside all the things of the flesh that may deter us from making heaven. I can't help but recall the words she kept saying when she appeared. Had I known, she kept saying repeatedly, over and over again. I believe a word is enough for the wise.
True talk. Look, guys, I know that is wrong to speak evil of the dead, but with Uju, I sort of saw her end coming. I mean, she was a tad too fast for her own shadow.
Come on, Cleo. You're not in any position to judge. Death comes knocking when one's time on earth is up. It's unavoidable.
Sure, but sometimes we push death forward and hurry its footsteps towards us. Some demises could be avoided or prevented, like in Uju's case.
It's funny you should say that.
But it's true now. Am I lying?
No, you speak the truth. Oh, Cleo, you are so right on the money. We sometimes push the hands of death towards us, don't we? Just like you hurried the hands of death towards your baby and Jude. You ended their lives so unceremoniously because of your dirty act. Now, these two demises could have been avoided. Why do some people forget their dirt so easily, only to pick up on the dirt of others? This is a typical case of a pot cooked in firewood calling an oven-used pan black. We sometimes push death towards us. I beg you.
So, to a new life, new beginnings, and to a new path.
But wait, guys. The saddest part of this whole thing is the way and manner she died. And that chief's wife did not try at all. I mean, how did the pictures of Uju and Chief get all over the internet? Pictures of dead bodies, for that matter. Who does that?
I hope she was interrogated because she may have found out about their relationship and killed them for all you know.
I actually don't.
No, she didn't kill them. Far from that.
How do you mean?
How did you know that, Lovett?
Okay, come on, guys. I called for a toast, and you people are holding me up with all this small talk. My hand is still hanging now.
Did Lovett just dodge a bullet? Does she know more about Uju's death than we all? After all, they were best friends and did runs together. Chai! We men. Anyways, one day, the truth will surely come out. May bad friends never be my portion, oh.
Amen, oh. It's obvious Lovett knows more about Uju's death than we all. I can't help but recall that very heated argument they had at Lovett's last hosting. It was apparent that they shared more than just friendship. There was definitely a third and fourth party sharing. So much for friendship.
So, to new beginnings.
To true friendship.
And to very, very, very true friendship.
To a smooth and new beginning. And to Uju, my friend, my dearest friend. I really miss you. I'm sorry you're no longer here with us. I miss your liveliness, your drive, your passion, and above all, your love for life. It's so disheartening that it's the same love for life that cut short your stay here on earth. May your soul rest in peace, my friend.
Amen.
Cheers, my darlings. Cleo, please, I've been dying to ask you this since you stepped into my house. This is your necklace. Oh my Lord, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Oh, where did you get it? Please don't tell me what to think about it. I was thinking.
No.
Oh, okay.
Thunder, fire! It is your souls and the souls of your families that will rest in peace, not me, Uju. So you all are here celebrating my death just because you saw pictures of me and Chief in the papers. Who is the one that pronounced me dead? Did any of you fake ass friends come to the hospital when I was there in coma for weeks? Thunder go fire all of you now. Now on our death I go to celebrate. I'm not here. Now listen, let me tell you. I don't want to ever see your faces again. So you stay away from me if you know you don't want to see another deadly side of me, Uju. Butterflies. Rubbish. And as for you, Lovett, if you know what is good for you, then you better, Uju.
Can we talk?
Story, 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 story.
Abemuna help me see these Eyakuruka women that call themselves Lekki wives. Celebrating my death, Abi. God don't punish them today. Now then go die, not be me, Uju. And that one that calls herself Lovett, my friend, she don't buy my market too. She has some explanations to do. Me, Uju, die. Hey! Kai! I jump and pass. Back to sender.
Before you say anything, just hear me out. I just want to say I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
Hear you out, Lovett. Did you actually hear yourself? Hear you out. So this is how you can be, Lovett. So much for friendship. So you would even sell me out like this. You'd rather collect money and not say a word, even if someone was planning to kill me.
Well, at the time, I was only trying to help.
Trying to help, Lovett. Help kill me, Abi? Babe, I pictured you in so many crazy ways, but not a killer. Lovett, not a killer. I beg go gather my safe deposit box for me, and stay the hell away from me, Lovett. Don't call me, don't SMS me, don't ping me, nada. You and I are done.
Oh, please calm the hell down. I didn't see you complaining when the monthly 3 million naira was dropping into your account. So what's all this rage for?
You can never change, Charlotte. You are and will continue to be a slimy bag of garbage. I was in coma. I almost died because I slept with a man you introduced me to. Chief Saraki died for reasons you clearly know of and didn't even mention it to me. You have the gumption to still stand here and defend yourself? My God, Lovett, you are death personified.
Call me whatever names you like. It still doesn't change the fact. I didn't tell you everything about Chief's ways. Yes, I agree. I was in the know about his bloody deal with the cult and I kept it all to myself. Yes, I knew the consequences if you slept with a single girl. But as far as I knew, you were still married.
I told you I was leaving Solomon for good. Was I speaking in tongues? No, I wasn't. I told you I was sparked and ready to leave Solomon. Did you say anything then? No. Why didn't you?
Because Chief said I would die if I told anyone. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I didn't want to find out, so I kept it all to myself. I mean, if you were in my shoes, would you have gone ahead and told, even after being warned? Please, me, I didn't want to die. So that's why I did not tell Uju. Period.
Why didn't you say something, anything, when I came to you telling you that Solomon beat me and I was packed and ready to go?
Because I didn't really think you would go through with your threats. I remember advising you not to leave him. I told you to stay married and operate from within in a low-key manner so your husband wouldn't suspect anything. You clearly didn't take my advice, so why are you putting the blame on me? I beg, deal with your issues and don't blame me, Jerry.
You are a mean-spirited daughter of the sea, Lovett. I have seen your type in my lifetime, but none comes close to this level. Get my safe box for me. Stay the hell away from me.
Thank you very much. I'll get you your safe deposit box. But when I do that, don't come to my house again because I don't want to see you either.
Buzz off! Waka dear. I bet Muna help me judge this case. Someone I call friend knows something that might end my life and says nothing about it. I mean, who does that? Is that even normal? Abi, na me dey craze to think that this is absolutely unusual.
Not when you actually consider the odds, stupid. Now, technically speaking, I shouldn't be the one to get the blame for Uju's wahala. I mean, how was I supposed to know that she was really going to leave her husband? And even when she did, being the running mouth that she is, she would have definitely mentioned it to Chief. So why did they go ahead and sleep together? Please, the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that it was not my fault. But what the hell? If she wants to end the friendship, then so be it. Good riddance. After all, I still have Miranda at peace and Cleo.
Lord of Jesus. Lovett, what was that? Wait, was that Uju or her ghost? Did you just talk to a ghost in my kitchen?
Miranda, weren't you the one that said that she died?
But Cleo, you babied me the pictures of Uju circulating all over the internet. I mean, the story making the rounds was that they died.
Ha! I cover myself in the blood of Jesus. This is weird.
And scary.
But, love it. What was that all about? What were you guys talking about?
Yes. What were you talking about in my kitchen?
You see that Yeye Miranda, Peace and Cleo? May I have nothing to do with them in this my lifetime. Amen. So having said that, let's move on. You know Chief has died. Solomon has left me. But guess what? Life goes on. So I'm thinking now, I need to organize myself, organize my life, and try to stop all this waka waka pium 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 everywhere. So I'm thinking, find myself a stinkingly rich, almost dying man. Marry him, and then I'm sorted for life now. Happy how you see her. Not be bad thing now.
I hear the sound of rain, drops on my rooftop, drumming sounds of pain in my ears. So lonely, so cold outside. My darling is just the way.
Hey, you! Hold it there. Excuse me. Are you Lovett?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Can we approach?
Who are you?
Do you recognize these documents?
Yes. No, I mean no. That was all a setup and I can explain. I can explain everything. You see, this wasn't actually...
See, it's okay. You have to explain that to the authority that be. But for now, you're trespassing. And you must get ready to hand over the property.
Hand over what? My house. Hand over my house.
In that case, ma'am, you're under arrest for trespassing on a property belonging to another. Can you come with us, please?
Come with you to where? I'm not going anywhere.
Then hand over the keys.
Gentlemen, you know what to do if she's resisting, don't you?
William, you will not get away with this. You won't get away with this.
You're most welcome to contest and fight back, my darling. You're most welcome.
You have 3 hours. Go in there, gather your personal effects. This house will be sealed until the court gives its orders as to whom to be let in. So I suggest you contact your lawyer.
Story, 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 story.
my goodness. What does William want from me? First, they cleaned out my accounts. Now he wants to take over my house. That is never going to happen because I will fight him with every strength that I have. Arrest me? On top of my property? Never. I will surely have my day in court.
This is so hard to comprehend. People are wicked, Sha.
Wicked is an understatement, Cleo. This is downright inhuman and God will punish all of them one by one. Eh? How can anyone be so cruel?
Lovette, please calm down. Everything will be fine. Okay? You just need to keep calm and let's think of what we can do. There has to be something that can be done.
What can be done? Please, what else can be done? Eh? The court has awarded my house to William. Just see now. God, I'm finished. I'm finished.
God forbid. That is not your portion. Stop saying that.
But something isn't right here. I mean, how can the court make such orders so swiftly without thorough investigations? Why would they apply judgments based on the fake handover papers that you signed? Did they not ask questions? Where did William get 120 million naira that he now claims you owe him?
Yeah. William and his crew. They so well orchestrated their lies that even as they were telling it in court, it sounded so true I almost believed it myself. I thought my lawyer, I have a feeling that he and that judge were bought over, because he just kept fumbling during his presentation. God. Now William is seeking all I have left. He's now claiming that he gave me money to open the boutique and I chose to open it in my name. What will become of me? My shop is taken away from me. God, I'm finished.
Babe. Stop saying you're finished, though. See, words are powerful ammunition, and what you think is what comes to be. So think positive, you never know.
How can I think positive? Miranda. How can I think positive when everything around me is negative? God, why is this happening to me? Am I the only one that left her husband for greener pastures?
Lovette, calm down. Calm down. Stop crying. I'm sure that there's a way. There has to be a way to show that all these things actually belong to you. There has to be a way.
That's when all the deposits have my name and his on them. You see, after the divorce, I didn't bother to change my name because everything I acquired while we were still separated was in my marital name. Now, William is claiming that we acquired the properties together. And I was so signatory because he loved and trusted me so much. And he thinks he can only elope with everything.
Hi. See, lie.
Unbelievable.
What?
I can't believe it myself. All my sweat, my toil, my labor.
Okay. I hate to sound like this. And by no means am I hating. Not like there's anything to hate now, is there? But what's all this talk about? My sweat, my toil, my labor. For crying out loud, how hard did she work for that money? Eh? Well, I guess sleeping with your landlords and his likes do take a toll on the body and so must be considered hard work. Love it. So dramatic. I pray I don't end up laughing, because she is sure cracking me up big time. Hard-earned Monica. Not today. Sweetheart, never mind, okay? See, that wicked husband of yours, his due will surely come to him.
Yes, so you're right. His due will come to him. Nobody does such and gets away with it. His due will definitely come to him. But come to think of it, hasn't his due come to him already? I mean, everything Lovett owns now belongs to him. That's his due if you ask me. And as for my dear friend Lovett, Sweat on, girl. Your goods are still in place, and you're still in Lekki, so sweat it out and make back all that William has taken away. Abby?
You know what? I'm not going to let him get away with this. He will not get away with this.
Definitely. You go, girl. Fight with every bone in you.
Tis well. Tis well, oh.
Well, as you lay your bed, so you shall lie on it. I'm already settling in mine, so welcome to the club, love it. But one piece of advice I will give is, it starts off very rough and very frustrating. But not to worry, you will get used to it. So cheer up, hold on strong, for when there is life, there is hope.
Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Starting Point.
Thank you. Where's your conference room?
Upstairs, ma.
Okay, thank you.
Kai, Miranda, stop drooling.
Sorry. Miranda? Aisha. OMG. Oh my God. Girl. I knew that figure was familiar. Oh, stop. Damn, babe. You haven't changed one bit. Well, you got me glued on, girl. What's wrong with you? How many years has it been now? I've even lost count. Oh my goodness. I tell you. Oh, darling, come give love, darling. Sorry, darling. I got carried away for a second there. I can't imagine. Aisha, meet my friend, Cleo. Cleo, meet my pal, Aisha. My pal way back in the uni.
Oh, yeah?
Girl, we were like bread and butter. Very inseparable. My girl.
I see. Nice meeting you.
Likewise, Cleo. So, what are you doing here? Well, I came to this dinner party upstairs, and you?
We came to pay a sympathy visit to a friend of ours who got swiped of everything she owned by her ex.
No. Not again.
You know someone it happened to?
Girlfriend, it happened to my cousin and nearly happened to me. But I was fortunate enough to change situations around, but she wasn't. I mean, she lost every single thing after a bitter divorce. But thank God, we've managed to get about 80% back and counting. Let me tell you, by the time we're done with that ex-gigolo of a husband there, he will regret he ever messed with her.
How did you pull that off?
Honey, we all have secrets, don't we? So when you know someone's secret, you hold on to it. It becomes your power, your ace to get anything and everything you want from them. Too much information for a first chance meeting, right? I know. That's just the way it is with me. I'm very passionate about things like this, especially because I'm battling with something of that sort with my ex-husband, who, surprise, surprise, is still my husband, who will soon become my ex, if that makes any sense. Oh gosh, here I am again, giving too much too soon. But don't worry, I'll fill you in as we go along.
Aisha, love her to do just anything to meet with you. She wants badly to get everything that has been taken from her, but doesn't know what to do.
Oh, jeez, man. I mean, I could talk to her, I don't mind. At all.
Me too. Miranda, have you forgotten my own situation?
Sorry, darling, how can I? Aisha, my friends absolutely need to meet with you. Look, this meeting was definitely orchestrated by a higher power. So, what do you say?
Do you know what? I mean, hey, I can try, but I don't hold any prisoners, so, I mean, but anything for you, darling.
Oh, yeah? Are you like a lawyer or something?
Well, you can say that. On paper, yes.
You're not practicing?
Oh, not anymore. I quit the bar after a really bad experience on the other side of the law. But anyway, let me not bore you with all this. I have a dinner party to attend, and I'm sure you guys have to go somewhere. We'll catch up very soon. Anyway, you know what? Let me steal her for 2 seconds, yeah?
Sure, I'll just wait in the car, yeah?
All right.
Bye.
All right, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay. I see I have a little competition there.
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
She's just a friend.
If you say so. Anyway, I have to go to this dinner party. I really don't want to go, but here's my card. Give me a call. Let's play catch up sometime. It's been a while. Call me tonight.
Oh, yeah. this number?
Yes,
Okay.
that's my direct line. Make sure you call me.
I will.
All right, darling.
I
Good to see you.
will.
Toodaloos.
All right.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hello, you.
Hello.
How's your day, baby? Good?
Great. A little stressed out, but I'm fine now that I've rested.
Okay.
How was your day?
It was great. Thank you.
Have you checked on the kids? Was a bit tired when I got in earlier. Fell asleep.
Of course I did. They're fast asleep.
Great.
Good.
Come show me some love, baby.
Okay, baby, but just let me take a shower. I'll be right with you.
Please calm down. Please.
Baby, 10 minutes, please. Okay, I've been out all day. I definitely need a shower. I can actually smell myself.
Ooh, baby. No, that's just how I like it. Come, baby, and show me some love and stop with all the excuses.
This guy has started again. I thought we had a deal to compromise on some things and let be some others. Which one is this one again now? I have to say, Victor has been good though. But now he springs up with this? Which woman wants to flaunt an offensive combination of her deodorant, perfume, and all-day body heat in front of her husband? Victor should chill, please. Now I have to figure out a way to wriggle out of this one. Sweetie, remember our deal? To compromise on our carnal needs.
Nah, forget that canal deal because I've tried to go the norm with you, but it just ain't working. You know, I can't hold forth for too long. You know, let's just forget this canal deal in all its entirety. It just ain't just no fun, just gloom. Come on, baby, you know this.
I see. So you've been pretending all along.
Well, at least I gave it a try. Gotta give me that, if nothing else.
Well then, I suggest you try harder, love. Because there is no way I'm going back there. Baby, we've passed that phase. So let's just leave it be. Now, I'm going to assume that your hormones are running a little wilder tonight, hence all this talk. So I'm going to go and freshen up while you gather your thoughts. How about cleanliness is next to godliness?
What does that even mean?
Oh, I was with Lovette today, and she's a shadow of herself.
Okay, what has that got to do with this conversation?
Baby, be serious now. I'm trying to discuss something important.
And my needs are not?
Of course they are. But anyway, do you know that her husband went through with the threat he made? You remember the story? Anyway, as I speak to you, Lovette is in a hotel, penniless. The court awarded everything she owned to William. Can you believe that? I'm telling you, she's so distraught. I don't even know how she's going to cope because even the hotel bill, she could hardly afford to pay for a week. If not for our history with you, I would have asked her to stay here.
For what? I mean, let her stay there with her problems. So I don't want no issues.
I thought so too. I was going to throw in the offer, but then I remembered.
Well, good call. Besides, what kind of a hotel asks for a month in advance from the guest? Or is it just Lovette looking to actually get some money from you guys?
No, I doubt that. It's the Valley Point Hotel in Naija. They have suites and, people can use it for long-term stays, but it still offers the perks of a hotel.
Well, I didn't know that. Okay, babes, now that you have told me your concern, can you oblige me, right?
I can if we come to a compromise to let me shower.
No!
Good night, then.
You think you're all that, don't you?
Of course I am. Or are you going to deny the fact? Baby, we had a deal to compromise, and compromise we will.
Story, 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 story.
Woman, where is your daughter?
I don't know. She will still come back now.
That is how you indulge her in all this night-crawling movement. Huh?
David, because Ozugo have come back and I know go. I say she will come back, and you know she will definitely come back.
Look, it's already late, and she's not here.
She will still come back.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Cleo, where are you coming from? It's past 11 p.m. and you know this neighborhood is unsafe.
I know, Ma. I was busy.
You are really turning into something else, Cleo. You better take it easy before you end where you don't like. You are not even ashamed of yourself, jumping around after the shame you brought upon this family.
Huh? Wait. Really? Seriously? What shame did I bring upon this family? Wasn't it you and Mom that pushed me into the decisions I made? I've lost everything I ever lived for. What do you now want me to do? Sit here and wallow in my misery?
Hey.
Please. I need to find ways of getting back up, and sitting in this hole won't do that for me.
Cleopatra?
Well, this house you call a hole is my house, Cleopatra, and I am happy with it. Where is yours? Boom! Gone. Because you impudently destroyed it with your own hands. Now, listen to me. If you don't like the rules in this house, or you think you are too big to abide by them, please feel free, pack your things, and get out. You have made us to lose everything because of your selfish act.
I can't believe that you are still bent on denying the facts. Huh? Blame it all on me. No problem. I actually am sick of all this negativity you guys throw at me. And I'll be happy to find my way out. Tomorrow, I'll leave your house for you.
Stop it, Cleo. Only make you want a career. Go. Stop this, your attitude. I've warned you.
You don't have to wait till tomorrow, my dear. You leave now.
Now?
Yes, right now.
Hey.
Yes.
Tonight. Fine.
Cleopatra! Only make me want a career. Hey. Oh, David, because you know she's still in grief, Biko, don't take to heart her rant.
Hey, stop, Clara, and stop making excuses for her. When she's done packing, let me know.
Hey.
She leaves tonight.
David, because
I will make sure of that.
David.
No child of mine will stand head to head and banter words with me.
Hey.
It is impossible. Wow. And I will not take it.
Hey, what? Hey!
You know, these stories I find quite intriguing. A lot of women are going through hell, and it's so sad that most of them are even going through that in silence. I feel really sorry for Uju, who nearly lost her life.
My dear, thank God she didn't lose her life after all, because we all had assumed her dead.
Thank God, though. What about Cleo? What's her story?
Poor Cleo. She lost her baby. Her husband shot him when he realized he had been played and that the baby wasn't his. She was actually living in the house with her boyfriend in the pretense of being her cousin.
That's wicked, man. Look, I say deal with those bastards when you can. I mean, I particularly feel such pity for the fact that she had lost her son in the process. But what about her boyfriend? Did he survive?
Nope. He shot him point blank, and that one shot killed him.
So what is Cleo doing? I mean, this man killed her boyfriend and his son. He completely rendered her useless. What is she doing about it?
What are you doing here? How did you even... What are you doing here?
Can I please come in before someone sees me?
Well, you should have thought of that before you came here. How did you even know I was here?
Oh, Peace mentioned it.
Oh, I see. I don't think she'd be happy to know you came, though.
Oh, let me worry about that. I don't plan to tell her. Do you?
Victor, what do you want? Please, I have enough on my plate.
And that is why I have come to empathize with you. You see, I do not abandon my friends in time of need. That ex-husband of yours, such a fool to have done such a horrible thing to you.
Oh, he's a fool, all right. That much is true.
Please. Accept this.
What's this?
Peace mentioned you were running out of cash to pay for this place, and I didn't want to give it to her because she would grow suspicious. I wanted to bring it myself.
Oh, Victor. Thank you, sweetheart.
1 million naira? At a point in my life that I can only boast of about 3,000 US dollars in my dumb accounts, I was unknown to William and his cohorts. And this comes from a man like Victor? Oh, how unbelievably sweet. Wait, oh. I hope you all are not expecting me not to accept it, oh. Because I really have to. This will definitely come in handy.
I mean, when the case between me and my husband took a turn I didn't like, I just sort of took matters into my own hands, my own terms, my way.
Husband?
Yeah.
I never knew you were married. Are you now divorced? Oh my, we sure have a lot of catching up to do.
We sure do, but in the meantime, I know that I can offer Lovette and Cleo some piece of advice. Look, if they listen to what I had to tell them, they will get their pound of flesh just like I am.
You're sure confusing me.
I really appreciate this gesture. I don't even know how to say thank you.
It's the least I can do for a woman who helped me get back my sanity.
It was a win-win situation. You also gave me much pleasure.
Glad to.
Sure you were.
You know, we still can, if you like.
But I thought you and your wife were now sorted.
We are. But you are different, you know that. You know, I know you're going through a lot at the moment, and I don't want to push it. But I want you to know that I will still be here for you anytime you need me.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
You. Okay. Let me get going. You have a good night.
Good night.
But come give Papa a hug. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what just happened there, but it sure felt good. And as of now, I'm going for whatever feels good, be it from money received or from a gesture of love. As long as it makes me feel good, it's all for good, baby. It's all for good. Victor,
Yes.
can you stay a little longer?
Yeah, baby.
What's up with you? How are you?
Well, I'm good. I got separated from my husband after he impregnated our maid. Well, I just left everything, took my kids, and walked away. I'm starting all over again, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm still in banking, though.
Miranda, but how could you walk away from everything? You need money to survive.
Money.
Yeah.
Girl, I have that in abundance. Money is never a problem. Never.
Well, that is not true, Shao. But well, I have said it, and so I have to keep up appearances. That's how we roll.
Anyway, enough of the gloom, eh? I've actually missed you. Oh, my goodness, Prince, you need to stop stop barging into my room like this?
Are you busy?
Clearly.
We need to talk.
What is it? Can't it wait? Can you come back later?
No, it can't wait. It's urgent.
Okay.
Hi.
After you.
Hi. Who is that?
My husband.
Your husband?
Yeah, that's the one I've been talking about this whole time. Anyway, stay put. I'll fill you in later. Yeah? Be right back.
Yee? Did you guys hear that?
All right. I'll see you later, okay?
All right, then. Good night.
Good night.
Hello. Victor? Lovett, what in God's name is he doing here?
Can't a friend pay another friend a visit, especially now that I'm going through hard times?
Well, he's not really your friend, if you ask me. He's your friend's husband.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I actually forgot.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me right now. Unbelievable! Indeed, a leopard never changes its spots. Goodness me! What kind of frustration will lead you back into the arms of your friend's husband at 1 a.m.? Wonderful.
Claire, what are you doing here? It's really late.
Story for tomorrow. First, I need a good night's rest. I'm tired.
Where? Why? Wait, why do you have your bag?
I moved out of my parents' house. Yeah, the restraint there is unbearable. Babe, we can gist about this tomorrow. Please, let me come in.
Wait. Is Cleo all right? Or has the death of Jude and her baby made her mad? Moving with me? In this my one-bedroom apartment I'm still struggling to pay for. I see she wants to be all up in my business, and that's never going to happen. Cleo, darling, please get your things and go back to your father's house. Or better still, rent yourself one of these. They end out scarce, you know. So feel free to rent one, eh? I do not need a roommate, more so a spy. Thank you. Cleo, darling, I'm really sorry to let you down, but I'm expecting company, and you know how awkward that can be.
Oh, no. I really didn't think of that, you know.
Sure you didn't, and that's because you think with your big behind instead of your brain, dummy. Why don't you get one of these? It's just 35,000 a night.
Oh, I doubt that I have up to that in my purse, you know.
Oh, okay. Then use their POS. It's accepted.
I don't like swiping my cards, you know.
Okay. Well, there's an ATM downstairs. You can get some cash.
With the way I packed, I doubt that I can find my card, even if I spent hours doing so. Yeah. You know what? I'll just make a few phone calls and sort myself out, huh?
Okay, do that.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Bye, Lovett. Look at her. Cheap commodity, so shameless.
I hear. Thank you, human pest. Good riddance.
Well, as it turns out, there aren't many low-budget hotels in Lekki, and since I didn't have enough money on me, I decided to pitch my tent elsewhere. Now, the location of the where is one I'm definitely not proud of telling you, so forget about it, okay?
seat. Would you like a drink or coffee? Anything?
Sister, I want more than a drink, but I'd like to freshen up first if you don't mind.
Oh, I can imagine. Look, I'll take you to your room in a minute, yeah?
Oh, thank you, Aisha. Thank you so much. God bless you. In such short notice and without knowing me well enough, you still show me such kindness.
You know,
God bless you.
when your call came in at 2 a.m., Miranda knew straight off the back that there was something amiss. If it wasn't for the fact that I had given strict instructions at the gate not to let anyone in after 12 a.m., I would have sent you right away here.
Really? Are you such an early bird?
Well, I mean, when I go out clubbing, I usually stay out till 5 a.m. or check into a hotel till the next morning. One can never be too careful these days.
True that, though. Even I was scared to my bones. I hardly got any sleep. All I kept thinking was, what if the taxi man arranged an attack on me or something while I slept? My dear, I had to keep watch till 6 a.m. when we started out here.
I'm so sorry I had to sleep in a taxi.
Oh, thank you. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, I'm here now. Thanks so much, Aisha. God bless you.
That's the least I could do.
Aisha, that your cook is as slow as a snail. See, poached omelets, sausages, toast bread, baked beans, fried plantain, and fruit salad. And it's been at it for over an hour. Can you pick that?
Babe, I'm here.
Oh. Hey,
Miranda.
Oh, dear, you're here.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, so sorry about your plight.
Oh, thank you. Not many friends are true and helpful, you know.
You can say that again. But you owe me one shot, mark that down. And you owe Aisha too, big time, okay?
Definitely. Miranda, do you know that before I called you, I was at Lovett's?
Oh, wasn't she there?
She was there all right, though, but wouldn't let me into the house. In fact, she didn't want me any closer than I was already.
Wait, isn't she your friend?
I thought so, too.
You people don't know Lovett. I know her well.
Wait, but isn't she the one you went to see yesterday when I met you?
Indeed she is.
Did she have company, maybe?
Well, she did have company. And it's safe to say that I went there unannounced. But that's not the gist here. The question you should be asking me is, who was she with?
This is getting interesting.
And why do I have a feeling I know who that is?
That's because you do.
Victor?
Yes.
Father?
Okay, wait, ladies. Who is Victor?
Peace's husband.
Who is Peace?
Our friend that I told you about now.
Okay, who's that?
The ex-call girl turned born again with a randy pivot for her husband.
Ewelele. Okay now, the games have finally begun. Ha!
And this same Lovett had a fling with him. Looks like the love has rekindled, right? Maybe she has completely forgotten the dirty slap Peace gave her when she found out. And not to forget the case of the prostitute that Peace sent 6 feet under.
This is strange.
Crazy.
What kind of friends do you have? Anyway, let me show you to your room.
Kai! So we're back to square one, Abby. Love it. But why would she lick her wounds if she's not a dog? But then again, thinking about it, she is a dog, isn't she? Well, the last time she did this, she had something on me, so that kept me a tad bit quiet. But now, I have no reasons to, so why not? Where is my phone, Abeg?
Hey, Miranda, what's up?
Peace, my darling. Good morning.
Morning, sweetie. How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Great. We thank God for the blessing to see another day.
Amen. So how are you? And how's your husband?
He's fine.
Is he at home?
No, he's not. Why do you ask?
Someone saw him last night. Did he not sleep at home?
My dear, we had a little misunderstanding, and by the time I came out of the bathroom, he had left. That was around 11-ish, and he hasn't returned.
And you're not worried?
My sister, Victor now seizes any and every opportunity opportunity to get out and stay out. Apparently, he's still not satisfied with my ways, so he goes out somewhere to cool off his tension. I'm not even expecting him back because usually he takes his work clothes and he goes off to work from wherever it is he went to cool off.
I see. Well, this time around, he went to cool off at Lovitz. Cleo saw him there.
What?
Story.
Yes. There is no way I'm keeping mute on this one. Peace is our good friend, and Lovett should stay away from her husband. Period.
Hello, Nonso. Please, can we meet? No, I just want you to help me talk to him. Nonso, but you know what William did was wrong now. Why can't you just help me out? Okay. Will you at least arrange a meeting? All right. Thank you. I'll be expecting your call. Bye. Bastards. Going to punish all of you. People will never show up.
Morning.
Peace.
Hi.
What are you doing here? Oh my word. What do I do now? I see Cleo's hands all over this one. But why are people so wicked? Why can't she just mind her business? Because I refused for her to perch with me, she now turns around and sells me out. Well, I'll deal with that later. For now, the question is, what do I do?
I just, came to...
Please, just give me a minute.
Babe, aren't you going to let me in?
Just a minute. Just come and sit down.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Okay.
Where's your bag?
Honestly, whoever came up with this idea of putting burglary proof all over all the open spaces in houses in Nigeria is downright thoughtless. What if there's an emergency and one needs to get out soon? I'm sorry about that. I had to clear up the mess I made in there.
I see. So, what mess exactly are you referring to?
Peace. You know me now. My toys.
This woman must really think I'm stupid. Or do I have foolishness written all over my forehead? I know Victor is in there. But guess what? I'll just play along. Okay.
But it's all clear now. You can come in.
Oh, no. Thank you very much. I'll pass. Actually, I'm headed to fellowship. I just wanted to drop by, see how you're doing, because yesterday you were quite a mess.
Thank you so much, Peace. How thoughtful of you.
Oh,
Thank
never
you.
mind. Never mind. Don't mention it. I mean, it's the least I can do. I actually spoke to Victor, but he declined, owing to the past that you two shared. You know how it is now. When you keep two ex-lovers in the same space, sparks are bound to fly.
No, it's fine. I understand. I'll just manage here while I try and sort things out.
Okay, then.
Thank you so much, Peace. Thank
Okay, take care.
Bye. Now, that was a close one. I tell you, I almost wet myself. Thank goodness Cleo didn't spill after all. Good stuff. But let me ask a question. Why is it that even the macho-est of men, if ever there was a word like that, and their concubines always freak out whenever faced with a caught-in-the-act situation? Why is it that something that feels so right can be so wrong when out in the open? I cannot explain the fear that grips me when I open that door, Sha. Anyway, It's all good. She's gone. I don't think she knows anything. She just came to tell me about your decision not to have me in your house. Never you.
What do you expect? Look, I have got to go to work. I'm running late.
I think you should, Victor, just give it some time so you don't run into her.
Yeah.
Just relax. She's gone.
Okay. Yeah, baby. Let go, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. You want to go down there? Oh, yeah, baby. Let go, baby. Oh, yeah.
Well, it used to be sweet, smiles and kisses, good memories of us on the wall. Kids even next of you, friends and family stacks of you. I don't know what to say. You've been gone for too long, oh my darling, I'm dying all alone.
There he is, my dear husband. I guess we're back to where we were. Nice. Truly nice. But come on, how are the likes of Victor and Lovette conceived? What part of the brain do their type reason from? How can they go from being my friend and my husband in 1 second to my enemy in the next? Do I really come across as a fool to these two? Tell me, has Christianity turned me into a stupid woman that should be stepped on at the drop of a hat? Or are they forgetting that I was once a street girl, just like Lovette now prides herself to be? Lovette. Lovette has crossed the line again. And I am going to show her just another part of what I am capable of. That I choose to be virtuous does not mean I don't know how to be ruthless. Game on, bitch.
I might be so far away, like the ground to the sun, but I promise to be back like the prodigal son. But this time I ain't coming empty-handed. I'm coming so heavy like the plane that just landed. So never worry, I'm homecoming. I'm coming home like PD. So play the solo so loud and let the toasters realize that I'm coming home to take care of my baby.
Away, away, away. I'm not here alone.
Don't worry.
It's so cold outside.
Hello?
Hi.
Are you the client interested in duplex at number 6 Simpson Lane?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, my agent tells me that you insisted on seeing me personally to discuss the terms. Why is that? Do you not trust the authenticity of the property?
Oh, no. There's absolutely no question in my mind that the property is authentic.
Okay.
After all, I knew the previous owner, Lovette. She's my friend.
I'm sorry. Are you one of those she's been sending to come beg me? Look, there is nothing I can do about that, so I think you should run along and tell her that.
Tell her what?
Tell her to stop sending plea messages. I will not go back on my words. And as a matter of fact, by the next court sitting, she will be relieved of her shop as well.
Yeah, actually, she mentioned that. And I was wondering how you're planning on pulling that off.
Okay, lady, this conversation is over. I was busy in the house just before you knocked, so if you don't mind.
Hey! Better stop getting rude with me, okay? I am here to help you.
Help me? You want to help me by getting information from me?
William, I want to help you. I'll testify against Lovette in court. Yeah, I know about your case and your line of argument. She's been feeding us all the details.
I'm sorry, why would you want to do that? You just said she is your friend.
Well, if she were my friend, she wouldn't be carrying on the way she's been. Your wife has crossed the line with me again. And I am prepared to make her life more miserable than it already is. So yes, William, I'll testify against her in court. I'll tell the judge whatever it is you want me to say.
Who are you and what line did she cross?
Well, like I said, I'm a friend of hers. But she chose to overlook all of that, and she's happy to be sleeping with my husband. Yeah, I just left the hotel where she's staying because I got a tip off, and true to the tip, she was indeed with my husband. So you tell me, what kind of friend would do that?
Please, do come in. I beg you.
When one allows anger to guide one's thoughts, one tends not to think correctly before an execution. And when one remains in that state of mind, one tends to plunge right into a series of events that one might come to regret in the long term. But at the time of conception and execution, I can guarantee you that one never thinks through the preconceived actions before the damage is done. That's just the way it goes. And that's what happened to me. Confused? Yeah. Welcome to the club.
There you are, honey. I'm off to work, okay? I'll see you before you go to bed. Before you sleep, okay?
It's okay, my dear. Have a nice day.
Thank you, darling. You take care, okay?
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you too.
Chinedu! Chinedu!
Yeah, so, sister. My sister, my sister.
Chinedu. Apubagum,
Oh.
Lebedi Maya.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye, eh?
Right, so my people, let me bring you up to speed. So, after a long and thorough search, I met, fell in love, and married stinkingly rich my husband, Alhaji Mohammed Tanko, popularly known as Baba Kudi. Okay, for those of you who don't understand it, it means ego, money, too much money. Pick your choice. Anyway, life has been wonderful, married life, and it's been so rosy. No cause for complaint, no yawa. The only minus is that, you know, that uncomfortable feeling you get now. When he's in his happy times. During those happy times, it be like a man die. But then again, what can a girl do? A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, right? Right.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What can I get you this morning, sir?
Nothing.
Are you sure you're all right, sir? You don't look okay.
I'm managing.
Okay, sir. Are you sure you don't want anything this morning?
I don't need anything.
I'll be in the kitchen in case you want anything, sir.
Okay.
Take care, sir.
Thank you.
Life has been good to me. I can say so for myself. I don't know about others, especially those butterflies. You know, I kept my word when I say I cut them off completely. But then again, I thank them for lessons that they taught me. Because really, if you combine Miranda's crippled husband, if you combine Cleo's old man, and then you combined Loved's ugly paymaster, what you come up with is Alhaji Mohammed Tanko. Uju, baby, for that alone, thank you, butterflies. Let it not be that I didn't thank you.
Story, 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 story.
Good evening, madam. The girls are ready.
Oh, okay. Let me say hi to them.
Hi, good evening.
Hi. How are you? Hi, Hilda.
Hi.
Have a safe trip. You know what? Let me go this way. Okay. Right back.
Okay. Who are those?
I don't know who those girls are, but the first one is her assistant.
Eh? Wait, do they all live here? I thought this was like, her space, her house, her...
Yes, so it's funny how she opens her doors to too many women like that, with a hot husband like that. Eh? Anyways, it's not my business how she decides to run her home.
Well, you're correct. Me, I'm just happy to have been given space until I reunite with Otumba.
What? Reunite with a man who you said killed your boyfriend and your child?
Indeed, well, since I can't prove anything and have him arrested, Aisha suggested I move back in with him in an attempt to get evidence strong enough to nail the bastard.
Aisha said that.
Yeah.
So how do you intend on achieving that?
Well, we're still trying to figure it out, but I buy the idea because, like she rightly pointed out, why would I be left with nothing? I mean, I'm totally broke, and there he is, sitting on billions of naira. Me, I need to get myself a slice of the cake, and in the process, nail him hard for the crime he committed.
Are you guys listening to what Cleo is saying? Get back with Otumbake, just to milk him dry and nail him. And who says he will take her back? Well, even if he does, won't he be sleeping with one eye open? I don't know of this plan, Shao. Besides, Otumba is like a big uncle to me, so should I keep mute when danger is near him?
Sorry to have kept you waiting. I have to attend to some business.
Is that business? That looked like pleasure to me. They are traveling, aren't they?
Of course they are. They're off to Mexico on a business trip. They're going over there for a few days to run some business my husband has going there. I usually bring them here to prep them before they travel.
Mexico. Whoever lives in Nigeria to Mexico for business.
Yeah? See, don't they? So you don't know Nigerians are everywhere in the world?
You'll be amazed.
Hey, Aisha. Cleo was just telling me your advice on her returning to Otumba for a revenge mission.
Yes. That man, we need to nail him left, right, and center. He has to be punished for his sins.
Totally. I agree.
Eh? So when did you become God now? Your very lucky piece is not here. She would have quoted Bible passages for you, sharp, sharp.
And I would have quoted more right back to back up my theory. No woman should suffer shame for any man. No one.
Aisha is right. And I will go ahead with the suggestion. But I certainly need all the luck I can get with this because Otumba Badmus must go down for the crime he committed, and I will surely help him get there faster. A man who cold-bloodedly killed my son and my love, he does not deserve any pity from me, so I would definitely go ahead with it.
But Cleo, you know that won't be easy, right? You know there are risks to take, and then you know how that might end up.
I'm ready. I'm more than ready.
It will end well, oh. It would end very well. Why do you guys think I'm still with my husband?
What do you mean?
Every move I make in that house is a calculated attempt to bring him closer to books.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies. Shall we?
Okay.
I think we're running behind time.
Right. Let's do this.
Oh, I saw them. They were beautiful. It's coming next week. James, let me call you back. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Shehu, didn't I tell you to cut this grass before I left this morning?
No verse, man. I go do it now.
What? Go and bring cutlass and cut this thing now.
Sorry, man.
What's this?
You have done your worst, haven't you? The born-again Christian that carries church on top of her head. How holy do you feel now, after all the lies you told in court?
Oh, please, get out of my face.
I ask you peace, Madam Born-Again. How holy do you feel now, after you have borne false witness against me, so that William can have my shop as well?
I feel pretty good, actually, if you want to know. You know why? Because I think you deserve a taste of your own medicine. And I'm actually glad I did that, oh.
Peace. God will reprimand you 100-fold. You will reap pain and sadness all the days of your dejected life because you have borne false witness against me, even when the Bible that you cherish warns against it. You beast will get your reward. God will chastise you.
Hold on a minute. Oh my goodness. Lover, you are so funny right now. Are you actually talking the Bible? Like you're quoting Bible to me right now. You're so funny. I beg.
Beast in angel's clothing. That's what you are.
And you are what? How dare you lay your filthy hand against me? Come, you take my silence to mean weakness. Are you crazy? Look, let me tell you, I don't care who is watching right now. If you so much as take an inch close to me, I will beat you black and blue. And that your face and your trashy body that you use as your covetous weapon will be nothing but a soft sight for onlookers. Try me again, Lovette. Take one step, let me beat you. Are you crazy? What are you waiting for?
What's going on here?
That's this trash. Nonsense.
You okay? Come. This is what I do. Yeah. We gotta wipe off your tears because you know Big Papa don't love.
Because she did those things as a... Actually, yes, as a she
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I didn't even know what I was saying right now.
Baby,
There's so much one can take for crap, man. Just so much I can take. Now, I know how this is going to play out. Victor is going to come bursting in, ranting and raving like a lunatic. I'm going to get all fired up. We'll have a heated argument. There will be exchange of words and all of that. I will either leave the room and go to the children's room before he pounces on me, or he will take a change of clothes and disappear, only to return days later after satisfying his cravings. That's exactly how it's going to play out. Well, that's usually how it plays out. But this time, it was much worse. Much worse than I could ever have imagined. There was a bursting in of Victor quite all right, like I said. There was a heated exchange of words and arguments like I envisioned. But then everything just skyrocketed into a crazy nightmare. One that I could never, ever in my wildest dreams have imagined.
You cheap whore that stood on the streets of Sanusi Fafowa, walking the lane for years. Dirty, loose dog that didn't have a future or a plan for a life until I stepped in. You reckless, low-life slut that I picked up, dusted, took in, and made acceptable to society. You piece, you dare cross me again.
Whoa. Just hold it right there. Hold it right there, pricey manhole. Common patronie of call girls. Persistent road user of Sanusi Fafonwa. Clean, upright, and sparkling dog that walks tall by day and crawls like the pervert that you are at night. Tame highlight barbarian who swept me off my feet and made a whorish wife out of me. You, Victor, I did not cross you. It is your stinking skank that crossed me again.
Ah!
Is that the best you can do?
You are lucky that the kids are in tonight. I would have beaten you to stupor. Shameless thing. With all your church going, the best you can do to pay your friends back is to testify against her falsely. How can you live with yourself?
The same way you live with yourself, by sleeping with my friend. You and Lovette should be strung up and hung like animals till you are dead, because both of you are certainly not fit to live among humans.
Humans like you? Who live a lie and pretend to be who they are not. Humans like you who go to church in order to cover up for their atrocities. I would rather lead a life of no pretense than a false life like you and your fellow church-going lots.
He hit me hard, and he hurt really badly. He said some hard-hitting, piercing words, and those hurt even worse. I wanted him to feel the hurt that I felt. I wanted to get back at him. And then out of nowhere, I just began spilling the words, knowing how much he dreaded to think of the possibility of it. For the record, everything you're about to hear is a lie. But I just had to hit him back hard. And that's the point where it all went downhill. You know what, Victor? I've been faking everything about me. Every outing to church, every prayer I had, every word I preached, all my denial of you, all fake. You want to know the truth? Well, here's the truth, Victor. You make me sick. You disgust me. And I am proud to say that I've had affairs in this marriage. God, my flesh crawls at the touch of you. You bore me, Victor. You make me cringe with your repeated crude acts, which I now find tasteless, completely forgettable, and utterly boring. You think you have it all, right? Think you're the man. You got whips and cuffs and heat bombs and doggy chains and all that. Please, grow up, my dearest husband, because you see, real men have moved on to bigger and better acts. So baby, get yourself straight. Get yourself up to speed, and then maybe, just maybe, I might be able to bring myself to look at you again. How gullible could you be? You really think a leopard will ever change its spots? Well, think again, my dearest hunky-doo-doo hussy papa baby. Now, if you will excuse me, I'd like to try and see if I can get a good night's sleep. I thought I had won. I thought I had hit him hard where he most dreaded. I knew I had to leave the room and go into the children's room like I always did to find succor. I was about to grab my things and head out when it happened.
You want something different. Well, my sweetheart, I will show you something different. And I promise you, it will not be boring or forgettable. That much, I guarantee.
Story, 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 story.
I have never, in my wildest dreams, experienced such fear in my life. I honestly did not know what he was going to do until it happened. Victor.
Security. I'm expecting two of my friends, Ibe and Timothy. Please let them in when they come. Hello, sis. I need a favor as I have to attend to an emergency. Could you come and take the kids? No, she's indisposed. It's a long story. I'll explain to you later. You know what? Let me have Adamu bring the kids to you. Thank you, sis.
Victor, all I'm going to say from here on is, be careful. Be very careful how far you push an anger-ridden man who is possessed by evil. That's all I'm going to say.
My friends, come in.
Victor. This one when they call us by this time, Vico.
Oh boy. Action day. A feast for us all. My wife here says she wants to experience more than the norm she experiences with me. And I want to give her the best. She says she wants to experience the best of a masochist. And who better to help me than you two crazy fellas? Never mind the tears or the tied hand or gagged mouth. She's role-playing right now. She likes it hard. Guys, I'm hungry for the feast. Ibe!
Vico.
How do you like your own? Front or back?
Vico, let me take the back.
Timo!
You know me now. I'll take the back as well.
Need I say more? No, I don't think so. You get the picture, don't you? What I'd like to say, though, is for us to try to be our brother's keepers. Yes, in these parts, we live in high-rise block of flats. Massive duplexes, mansions that have gates taller than the very houses themselves. We put up iron gates to ward off intruders and the likes, but please, my dear fellow Lekki residents, no matter how big the gateway between our houses are, it doesn't stop you from helping another resident in need. My husband, Victor, had me pinned to that wall for God knows how long while he and his friends took turns to have their way. I was screaming and crying out for help, but I got none. Why? Because most likely my cry didn't go that far. Or someone heard it, dismissed it, paid no attention to it, and just chalked it off to domestic issues. So Victor and his friends had their way with me until I passed out.
All I did was give her a piece of her own medicine, a taste of her own poison. And instead of my husband to support me, or at least not say anything, I don't have to know my reasons for doing what I did. He fed me to the dogs. Like I was some disgusting bowl of dog food. My own husband, the father of my children. Oh my God. What is happening to me? How am I going to erase this debt that has smeared all over me? How?
By coming to terms with what is. Look, you at some point, my dear Peace, will have to come to terms with what has happened, just so you can move on.
How do I move on, Mama? Mama, there is no moving on with him. My marriage is over. Oh God, I should have left a long time ago. Even God will frown at me if I go back to him after what he did. After all, the Bible says separation is granted when either party commits adultery. Not only has Victor repeatedly committed adultery, but he has now forced me to do the same, much to my shame and even in my own willingness.
But wait a minute, Sister Peace. How did you allow the devil to provoke you to doing something this stupid?
Excuse me?
I mean, what came over you that you decided to push a temperamental and volatile sinner to the wall? Didn't you know that he would react? Now look at what your little ploy to obsess him has led to.
Exactly what are you saying, Mama?
I am saying you should not have allowed the devil to implant anger in you. First, you should not have testified falsely against your friend, and you should not have dared to push your husband to the wall. No.
How dare you, Mama? How dare you sit there and judge me?
I'm not judging you, my dear.
Like hell you are, so please do me a favor and cut out the dear crap. You don't mean it. I don't mean a thing to you, do I?
Stop it, please.
Oh, please don't think of calling me you stainless, purified daughter of Zion. Jesus. One who sits upon her high chair and looks down on her members with a judgmental eye. I should have known better than to run to you. You never empathize with someone in a bad situation. I should have known your take on matters like this are all but one-sided.
Sister Peace, please, calm down. Honestly, I know how you must feel right now, but be careful what you say. You know.
Oh, shut the hell up, or what will happen?
Sister Peace?
You know how I feel. And yet all you can do is just jump right into it and start judging me? Did you even listen to anything I just said to you? Huh? Did you care to put yourself in my shoes? Were you deaf when I just explained to you that Victor and Lovette are back to sleeping with each other? Or did you not hear the part where I said she came to my house to insult me? Did you choose to forget the names I said Victor called me because of his lover? Were you in the spirit when I described to you how Victor and his friends took their turns on my behind? Of course you were. You chose to block out everything I came to you with and instead picked out my so-called wrongdoing. I don't blame you. I should have known better than to come here.
Sister, peace, please. Don't go out of the house of the Lord.
Oh, piss off! Mama in the Lord, my
Please,
foot.
it will only get worse. What is happening to you?
All these so-called advisors, spiritual consultants, church elders, mamas and papas in the Lord, shrinks, counselors, or whatever they call themselves, certainly don't know how to counsel their listeners. Because if they did, what just happened wouldn't have happened. I mean, there I sat, all vulnerable. God let down, raw and wounded in my spirit, pouring out my beat down soul to my so-called mama in the Lord, and all she could do was sit there, count my wrongs, and judge me. May God redirect her footsteps because she has certainly lost it. That's if she was called. Unbeliever falls by the wayside, and by fall, I mean sin. He has not the slightest inclination that he has fallen. Why? Because he's an unbeliever who lives in sin. His DNA has not been purged yet, so he continues with his life as normal. Unknown to him, he faces eternal condemnation and punishment when the end time comes. But because he's not a believer, he continues with his life as normal. Now, on the other hand, when the believer, a child of God who has been called out of sin and washed by the blood of Jesus, falls, he falls hard. And by hard, I mean he feels it, he knows it, and he is tormented by the devil for it. Now, it takes the grace of God for that believer to get back up to that point where he was with Christ before the fall, because the devil will certainly fight to keep him down and possibly end his life so he doesn't make heaven. Now, where am I going with all of this? You see that feeling of anger and resentment that I let possess me pulled me deeper into sin the more. But at the time, I wasn't thinking straight. I didn't care. All I wanted was just to get my pound of flesh. I wanted to pay Love back for what she did to me. Well, I got it all right, but not without a price.
Yeah, it's so cold. It's your girl of mine. I hear the sound of rain drops on my rooftop, drumming sounds of pain in my ears. So lonely, so cold outside. My darling is just nowhere. My sweetie is not in sight. She was locked up inside. Oh, my darling, I'm dying all alone. It is a wet Friday night. Can't reach anyone. Walk is so bad, traffic is terrible, alone on a rainy night in Lagos. Oh, where are you? Oh, far away, you've gone away, away. To stay away. I'm all here alone, away. It's so cold outside, wet Friday night. Well, it used to be sweet, smiles and kisses, fond memories of us on the wall. Kids even next of you, friends and family stacks of you. I don't know what to say. You've been gone for too long. Oh, my darling, I'm dying all alone. It is a wet Friday night, a cup of hot tea, a warm duvet. Can't help me now, alone on a rainy night in Lagos. Oh, where are you? Oh, far away, you've gone away. To stay away. I'm all here alone, away. It's so cold outside, wet Friday night. Oh. Eche kuele mo, ogini kambele, ijira pomo.
I can literally feel some of you judging me. And it doesn't matter how bad I felt afterwards. Some of you will say, crying a river cannot erase the memories of my act. Well, yes, I hear you all, but the deed has been done. And like I said before, I paid dearly for it, as you will soon find out. You see, some of us Christians use the fact that grace abounds to keep falling into sin, as if God does not know who is true and who is not. I mean, I went to William's house knowing exactly what I might end up doing. I went there thinking I had to do to Lovette what she did to me. But come to think of it, is it not stupidity that makes a woman sleep with her friend's husband just because her friend slept with hers? Or is it not a demon-possessed woman who would sleep with her husband's friends just to spite him for whatever wrong he did her? Don't get it twisted, sisters. It is our bodies that we defile in the quest for revenge. Our bodies. No one else's. Ours, yours, and mine. Oh, how the devil had me for a feast. He set a trap for me and I fell into it. I just wonder what will become of me from here on.
Mr. George, you really need to give me a heads up and on time before you start harassing me. It's not like the kind of girls you're looking for are roaming the streets of Lagos to be scouted. Yeah, Nigeria has changed lately, you know. Look, there's a lot of avenues and opportunities for employment that the girls lately are not relying on fast-skin businesses to make money. Exactly. No, but I mean, honestly, you need to give me at least 3 weeks prior notice to find the right specimen. Otherwise, you and my husband will have to do the transfer yourselves. I mean, I'm just saying. No problem. I'm going to try my best. But I need some time to groom the ones I have already. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Talk soon then. Thanks.
The girls are ready, ma.
Are you sure about these girls?
Yes, ma. They've been checked and assessed, and they're really desperate for this job. So they're willing to take the risk for a lifetime of fortune.
Good. Bring them in.
Thank you, ma. Good day, ma.
Hello. How are you? Have a seat.
Thank you.
Quite tall.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
You look very pretty in white. Hi. How tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". Oh, okay. Have a seat. Right. Okay, ladies. I've been told you've been waiting for quite a long time now. Yes? Well, I'm here to tell you the wait is finally over. You'll be prepped and groomed for travel very soon. Please, take this as an opportunity of a lifetime, because your lives will never be the same again. Now, your trip to Korea with a consignment is just a one-off trip, after which you'll be allowed to go with a lot of money. Now imagine a world of possibilities in a white man's land with all that money, eh? Amazing. Now, you guys have to be very proud that you made it this far, because many will kill to get to this position, trust me. So you take it very seriously, okay?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right, ladies, welcome to the family.
Thank
and
you. Thank you.
I'll see you guys soon.
Okay.
Okay. Well, take them to go and see Gideon for the grooming procedure, and welcome to the family, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow. Exciting, eh? Yeah.
Girls, every corner of this house. What exactly did they do for you?
Well, Cleo. Well, the rules of this house is you hear no evil and you see no evil. Homegirl is really lucky that I'm in a very good mood today. Otherwise, I should have seen my other side. Seriously, I let you into my home, and instead of you to turn a blind eye to what you see, you go around asking stupid, unnecessary questions. Honestly, homegirl, this is a piece of advice to you. The more you know, the riskier it becomes for you. So do yourself a favor and keep your mouth shut.
Okay then. I hear no evil. I see no evil, huh?
Right. Right, so, are you ready for the invasion visit?
Yes, I'm ready. I can't wait, actually.
Okay, so let's just get going then.
Oh,
What are we doing?
let's do this.
You know what, let me just part my nose and just touch up my hair a little bit, and then I'll be with you in a second, yeah?
Fine.
Okay.
I'll wait. Now what for business, oh? This one that she's not saying much about my questions. I'm beginning to suspect drugs or human trafficking. But what kind of heart does this woman have to be involved in any kind of trafficking business? I mean, she cuts across as a gentle soul. God help desperate girls who want to make fast money, Sha. Because those are the easy targets. Anyway, who am I to judge? After all, she says everything she does here is a calculated move. So, let me watch and see. Aisha, I see no evil. I hear no evil. You hear? Carry go. It's your life. Live it.
Hello.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
Story, 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 story.
It's such an honor to be here. Well done, sir.
Rice. I was told you are family. Have we met before? Or I don't seem to know you. Whose daughter are you?
Well, I'm the daughter of the late Bello Ajayi.
Bello Ajayi. Huh? Bello, I don't think I know him.
You're right, Mutumba. You don't know him. I'm family, all right, but I'm not from your line. I'm family from your wife's line.
My wife? Which wife are you talking about?
I speak of Cleo Tumba.
Huh? Cleo who? My friend? Who allowed you into my premises? Grace! Gracie! Look, haven't I severed ties with your family? The family have presented a Jezebel to me for a wife? What are you doing around here? Now referring to me as a family. Family call. Family ni. Obani relation. Gracie!
Tumba, I beg you.
Leave my daughter. What do you call you?
Tumba, please. I beg you in the name of the one you hold dearest. Hear me out. Don't take your anger on me, Otumba. I'm not the one who prompted my cousin Cleo to commit such an abominable atrocity. But we thank God for divine intervention. The way is clear now, and she's back to her senses. She can't help but regret her actions. Otumba, she even said that wizard, Jude, charmed her. Do you know that he raped her after he invited her for a meeting? Yes. And when she discovered she was pregnant, he threatened to expose her. And that's when he lured her into that plan which she later discovered, Otumba. Every day of her life, she curses Jude for bringing such misfortune to the family. She tells us how you changed her life for good.